Have you ever wondered how self-pleasure evolves over time? The truth is, masturbation can acquire entirely new meanings in our later years, providing comfort, connection, and healing. Yet what happens when it shifts from a healthy habit to a more complicated endeavor? In this video, we will unveil the raw reality of masturbation in old age, from its empowering benefits to the emotional hurdles that many individuals encounter. Stay with us until the end, as we discuss how achieving balance can profoundly affect your well-being, both physically and emotionally. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you remain informed of our latest content. I am eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If the content resonates with you, please comment with the number 1. And if it does not, feel free to leave a 0. Your feedback plays a crucial role in helping me craft better videos that align with your preferences. Now, let us get started. Let us dive deep into unpacking the often misunderstood and highly sensitive subject of pleasure in old age. As we break down the myths and confront the raw truth of how this private practice can shape the lives of those who engage in it, through both its liberating joys and its more nuanced emotional aspects, this discussion is designed to resonate with adults, particularly those navigating the profound journey of their advanced years. Masturbation is far more than a mere physical act. It is an exploration of deeply held desires, a sanctuary of self-connection that can soothe the mind, body, and soul, regardless of age. The capacity to experience physical pleasure while releasing stored emotional tension remains a core aspect of human life. However, as we grow older, this practice reveals new layers of complexity. The body, once propelled by youthful intensity, transitions through an array of natural changes, hormonal variations, altered physical sensitivity, and shifting patterns of desire. Yet, even with these inevitable physical transformations, pleasure does not simply vanish, it becomes more nuanced, more personal, and more profound. In later life, masturbation can emerge as an intimate way to rebuild a deeply personal bond with the aging body. With testosterone and estrogen levels declining, sexual desire might not burn with the same force, but it still lingers, waiting to be accessed in calmer, more meaningful ways. The act of self-stimulation transforms into an empowering form of rediscovery, freed from the commonly overwhelming demands and pressures that youth-focused intimacy might impose. It creates space where one can refocus on the body's rhythms, acknowledging that pleasure endures as a life-affirming experience, regardless of age. Its benefits, both physical and emotional, are tremendous. Scientific studies consistently emphasize that regular self-pleasure delivers a range of positive outcomes, notably for older adults. On the physical level, it supports blood flow to the genital area, ensuring that vital tissues remain healthy and resistant to atrophy, a frequent concern driven by lack of use. Perhaps more importantly, the emotional and psychological advantages can be transformative. Knowing that self-pleasure is available, natural, and valid can nurture confidence, reduce stress, and offer emotional release, helping older individuals navigate changes with greater ease. Masturbation releases endorphins, those powerful happiness hormones that dispel stress, anxiety, and even depression, lifting the spirit in ways few other activities can. In old age, this practice becomes a reminder that we remain vibrant, capable of joy, and worthy of deep personal satisfaction. It is a means of honoring our body's needs without shame, guilt, or cultural stigma. embracing the idea that the path of pleasure continues in distinct yet equally meaningful forms until life's final chapters. When an older individual engages in masturbation, they experience not just a fleeting instance of physical release, but a more enduring influence on overall well-being, especially in terms of better sleep quality. In later life, restorative sleep is vital for maintaining physical and mental health, and the relaxation following self-pleasure can ease tension, promoting a calmer night's rest. Psychologically, masturbation encompasses much more than one might initially suspect. It offers a powerful avenue for self-awareness and self-compassion, letting older adults recapture a sense of agency over bodies that may have felt diminished by aging's effects. In a world where advancing age so often brings vulnerability, lost control, or even detachment from one's physical form, masturbation provides a method of regaining that missing equilibrium. This renewed bond fosters self-esteem, guiding individuals toward a more optimistic and accepting perspective on their aging bodies, which can prove highly empowering. However, as with any pleasurable activity, there exists a boundary which, if crossed, may shift this intimate practice from beneficial to potentially detrimental. When masturbation becomes excessive or compulsive in advanced age, it may produce noteworthy physical and emotional consequences. Physically, overstimulation of genital nerves can heighten sensitivity. Though this may appear desirable at first glance, it can ultimately lead to discomfort or a brief reduction in sensation. Over time, such hypersensitivity can spark a discouraging cycle, where individuals crave ever more intense stimulation to recapture the same level of pleasure, resulting in frustration or even anxiety. Yet the most profound repercussions of excessive masturbation in older age are not physical, but emotional. Many older adults use masturbation as a coping mechanism to escape heavier feelings like loneliness, anxiety, or depression. As we age, social ties may weaken, family interactions can shift, and countless seniors confront the isolating stillness of life when daily companionship is lost. In such moments, masturbation can grant a brief respite, a temporary means of sidestepping the loneliness. However, if it becomes the dominant or solitary source of comfort, it can spawn deeper emotional isolation and dependence, inadvertently reinforcing the same loneliness it was meant to alleviate. Recognizing these nuances is essential for cultivating a healthy relationship with self-pleasure in one's later years. Embracing masturbation in moderation and with mindful intention can yield substantial benefits, while remaining alert to any signs that it has become excessive or compulsive helps safeguard overall well-being. By striking a balance, older adults can harness this practice as a channel for physical relief, emotional healing, and genuine self-connection, preserving a fulfilling sense of vitality and personal agency throughout the ongoing journey of life. Deepening the emotional void can create a damaging cycle of dependency that isolates a person further. This seclusion can be perilous for older adults, often going unnoticed until loneliness becomes overwhelming. The more one retreats into solitary self-stimulation, the less likely one is to seek meaningful human connections. While masturbation in moderation can bolster sexual well-being and self-acceptance, using it as a stand-in for genuine emotional support can actually magnify feelings of solitude, trapping an individual in a bubble of self-imposed isolation. Ultimately, balance is paramount. Masturbation can bring immense rewards in old age, offering physical relief, emotional comfort, and a sense of empowerment. Yet, if it crosses into excess, it risks becoming a hollow imitation of its former benefits, creating frustration, alienation, and dependency. Achieving equilibrium is deeply personal, requiring honesty, mindfulness, and compassion, instead of pursuing companionship or affection. Some turn to self-stimulation, further distancing themselves from the wider world and heightening emotional detachment. What do medical studies say about masturbation in old age? Clinically, it is not deemed inherently harmful. When approached in moderation, it can provide numerous health benefits, including improved mood and stress relief. Yet, as with any behavior, overuse can compromise both physical and emotional equilibrium. Research suggests potential drawbacks for older adults, particularly if self-stimulation becomes the primary source of emotional or sexual satisfaction. Physically, overstimulation can reduce overall energy, leading to mental and physical fatigue. This depletion undermines motivation for everyday tasks, including social engagement. Maintaining an active lifestyle is crucial for seniors. Regular exercise promotes mobility, muscle strength, and cardiovascular health. However, excessive masturbation can diminish enthusiasm for these beneficial activities, contributing to a more sedentary routine. In later life, such inactivity may heighten heart disease risk, diminish muscle tone, and limit flexibility. If you are still watching, please comment 1 indicating you are here. Beyond these physical implications, interpersonal relationships may suffer. Many older adults live alone and rely on masturbation for sexual fulfillment. In a partnership, frequent or compulsive self-stimulation can erode genuine intimacy. By redirecting sexual energy away from a partner, it may unintentionally weaken emotional bonds, creating distance rather than unity. This situation can lead to misunderstandings and unfulfilled emotional needs. For many seniors, masturbation can foster self-discovery, underscoring that intimacy does not disappear with age, it simply evolves. With mindful engagement, they can remain attuned to changing energy levels, circumstances, and desires. This heightened bodily awareness also allows for earlier detection of potential health concerns. Nonetheless, vigilance is vital. Excess can stealthily replace meaningful social contact with solitary habits, compounding isolation. Recognizing early signs, like reduced interest in social events or persistent fatigue, serves as the first step to restoring balance and well-being. In some instances, reaching out to a trusted confidant, counselor, or medical professional can shed light on concerning patterns. Honest dialogue reduces stigma, cultivating a supportive space where older adults feel free to explore healthy expressions of desire. Practiced thoughtfully, masturbation can remain a fulfilling part of one's sexual life. Yet aging requires a mindful approach to prevent it from overshadowing vital human connections or harming physical health. By placing it within a broader framework of self-care, emotional resilience, and social engagement, seniors can uphold a balanced, life-affirming practice. This essential equilibrium ensures that personal well-being always remains paramount. Compulsive masturbation can gradually replace the shared intimacy that once bonded two partners, creating a growing emotional and physical distance. It substitutes the deep connection and affection they previously enjoyed with a solitary act that leaves little room for mutual pleasure. The outcome may be a relationship that feels disconnected, where one or both individuals experience emotional and physical neglect or dissatisfaction. For those confronting this problem, restoring balance is essential. Masturbation should not become a stand-in for genuine closeness with a partner but rather function as a complementary aspect of intimacy. This approach prevents it from becoming a barrier to the warmth and contact that nurture strong, healthy bonds. From an emotional and psychological standpoint, excessive masturbation can also provoke a range of negative feelings, especially among those who were raised to view sexuality as taboo, shameful, or otherwise hidden. Many older adults carry such deeply ingrained beliefs, generating conflict when they engage in self-stimulation. The pleasure of masturbation may be followed by guilt, shame, or remorse. This tension between a desire for pleasure and the conviction that these acts are morally wrong can create an emotional strain, eroding self-esteem and mental health. It can amplify loneliness and isolation, trapping the individual in a cycle of fleeting satisfaction followed by self-judgment. The psychological toll can manifest as anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of. Recognizing these feelings is crucial, particularly for people shaped by more conservative or repressive norms. However, addressing them directly and striving for self-acceptance can be immensely freeing. In conclusion, while masturbation in advanced age is not harmful when practiced moderately, and can indeed yield valuable physical and emotional advantages, it is equally vital to be mindful of the potential drawbacks of over-reliance on self-stimulation. For those in partnerships, achieving a healthy balance is key, ensuring that masturbation remains a positive facet of sexual and emotional health rather than a source of detachment or shame. As time passes, self-awareness and self-compassion become all the more crucial for upholding a rewarding and balanced existence. It is important to acknowledge that sexuality, even late in life, persists as a natural, beautiful, and profoundly positive component of the human experience. It should never be weighed down by unnecessary guilt or shame. The power to connect with one's body through sexual pleasure, even in older age, is both normal and invaluable for self-expression and emotional release. Yet, when masturbation grows into an emotional escape, replacing genuine human interaction, it may indicate deeper issues in need of attention. In such cases, seeking alternative forms of emotional support, through therapy, friendships, or open communication with loved ones, can help restore equilibrium and allow healthy intimacy to flourish. Seeking support, whether through therapy, counseling, or reconnecting with loved ones, can provide a much-needed source of emotional nourishment that surpasses the fleeting satisfaction of self-stimulation. One frequent concern involves potential long-term physical risks linked to masturbation in old age. Here, it is essential to debunk enduring myths that have caused undue worry for so many. Contrary to old-fashioned assumptions, there is no legitimate medical proof that masturbation leads to permanent harm to sexual organs or accelerates aging. Moreover, research has consistently shown no connection between masturbation and severe conditions like prostate cancer or sexual dysfunctions such as erectile difficulties or impotence. These misconceptions merely breed unnecessary anxiety, particularly among older adults who may already feel insecure about their changing bodies. That said, moderation remains crucial in order to gain the full benefits of masturbation without suffering unwanted repercussions. While there are no enduring health hazards, overindulgence can lead to gradual physical exhaustion. The frequent release of energy, when not balanced with sufficient rest and nourishment, can leave an individual feeling drained both physically and mentally. Another possible consequence of excessive self-stimulation is a prolonged decrease in libido, the very act intended to fulfill sexual desire, when practiced compulsively, can reduce one's drive, leading to a growing sense of dissatisfaction or frustration. When performed mindfully and in moderation, masturbation in older adulthood offers a variety of physical and emotional advantages. On a physical level, it aids in healthy blood flow and helps sustain the elasticity of genital tissues. which assists in preserving sexual function. It also acts as a vital means of emotional relief, especially during times of stress, anxiety, or loneliness. For many, it becomes a space to reconnect with their bodies, reaffirming self-worth and renewing vitality. However, balance is paramount in every aspect. If masturbation begins to absorb too much time or serve as a stand-in for more pressing needs, it is wise to investigate what underlying issues might be fueling this habit. Could it be loneliness, anxiety, or a lack of emotional closeness? Addressing these challenges directly is key. By searching for healthier outlets, like hobbies, social events, or physical activities such as yoga or walking, people can attain a more balanced relationship with pleasure and overall well-being. In summary, while masturbation is normal and beneficial for older adults, it is vital to remain cognizant of personal boundaries. Practiced within healthy limits, it can deliver significant physical and emotional rewards, supporting mental clarity and improved sexual health. Yet it becomes problematic when it supplants meaningful human connections or adversely influences other areas of one's life. Maintaining a thoughtful balance allows older adults to enjoy the advantages of self-pleasure while retaining a broader sense of community, fulfilling relationships, and emotional harmony. Take time to observe your daily habits and identify simple adjustments that could enhance both your physical and emotional well-being. Perhaps you can begin each morning by taking just 2 or 3 deep, mindful breaths, allowing your thoughts to settle before starting the day. From there, choose one healthful behavior you want to commit to, such as adding more fruits or vegetables to your meals, or carving out 10 minutes for a brisk walk. Remind yourself that small, consistent steps build a strong foundation for long-term change. Also, consider the importance of human connection. While staying active and practicing self-care are vital, genuine interactions can offer invaluable emotional support. Make it a point to reach out to one friend or family member daily, even if it is just a brief phone call. Sharing updates on each other's lives fosters deeper bonds and a sense of belonging. Lastly, maintain a balanced perspective on self-indulgent activities, such as spending time alone, browsing the internet, or other private pursuits. Moderation ensures that these habits enrich your life rather than overshadow more meaningful connections or obligations. By adopting gradual, mindful shifts in your routine, you empower yourself to stay healthier, happier, and more present in each day. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth exploration of self-pleasure in old age. We would love to hear your reflections. What stood out to you most? Is there something you learned today that you are eager to apply in your own life? Feel free to share your insights in the comments below. If you appreciated this video, please leave your feedback and remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more enlightening material. Your support enables us to continue shedding light on significant conversations like these, ensuring that valuable knowledge reaches those who can benefit most.